we're gonna try and update the squash shoes list. And we're gonna be going through this pile right here. Let's begin. My favorite shoes for the longest time were the Asics Fastball 3. Whoa. But you just really can't get them anymore. I don't know when the Fastball 4 is gonna come out or if it ever will. So I have to replace these on my top shoes list. I'm gonna go with the Salming Viper Pros as my top replacement. They're just as light as the Fastballs in my hand. They have good grip. I like the design. Salming sent me these shoes for free. I tested them out. I really liked them. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is and buy a second pair. Check this out. Look at those lemony snickets. I love it. I'm gonna go buy a pair of these right after this video. The Asics Upcourt 5 was on my last year list, and this baby's going out of print. This is Asics' least expensive court shoe. It's not very durable. There's just exposed stitching and what have you. So they run out quickly. You know, they're not great if you want durability, but they're great if you want to just get on the squash court. But this one's not available anymore. So I'm probably gonna replace these with the Asics Upcourt 6. It's just the next model up. They're a little different in terms of the sole. I gotta test these out. These are right out of the box. I haven't tried them yet. So full review coming soon. Subscribe if you wanna see that. But probably the Asics Upcourt 6 are gonna be on my list. Asics Gel Rocket 11. These are like 60 to 70 bucks. They're one step up from the Upcourt. Although, really they're very similar, I think. They're still a good option, good all-around performer every single year. This has not been replaced yet with the Rocket 12, so I'm just gonna keep the Rocket 11 on my list. Asics Blast FF3 was on my list last year. They're a little higher end than the other two Asics I mentioned. They have this little sock booty thing, which I kind of liked, but people generally didn't like it. Asics, I think, is getting rid of this model and replacing it with the Asics Powerbreak FF. It's the same general concept. Full review coming soon, again, to compare those two shoes, but it doesn't have the sock booty thing. I think this is gonna be a more popular high-end shoe, but I don't know yet. I have not tried this new model at all, so stay tuned, subscribe if you wanna see that one. Asics Gel Tactic 12. These are actually the Tactic 11s, but the 12s I think were exactly the same. These are still a nice all-around Asics shoe, a little more cushioning than some of the other ones I've mentioned earlier. Good stability, another kind of perennial performer. I'm gonna keep this on my list as well. I think you can still get these. Adidas Crazyflight, these are a pretty good shoe. I use them a lot, especially outdoors. I actually use them on a paddle court. It's hard to find these. I'm gonna have to take them off my list, and I haven't really found a good Adidas replacement for these, so unfortunately no Adidas on the list this year. Salming Recoil Ultra, super duper cushioned, very comfortable, and these are still available. They got some new styles like this one. Salming sent me these to review, and there'll be another video on the Salming lineup, so stay tuned for that. But these are great if you want some cushioning. Recoil Ultra. New to my list is the K-Swiss Hypercourt Express 2. I've seen a lot of people use these on the squash courts. I've used them myself. They are my favorite shoe for outdoor court sports like pickleball, paddle. I've used them for tennis. I tried them on the squash court. They were great there, and I've seen people using them. So they're new to the list if you want a little more padding and support.